Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to Child Plays Dark Souls. I'm going to do something a little different this episode. You guys have been extremely generous with your information and have been commenting and telling me all the things I've missed, giving me suggestions of where I should go, tips for builds and leveling. What I'm going to do this episode, and possibly next episode, depending on how long this ends up taking, is go back over those comments, giving weight to your suggestions and doing all the things I've missed. The first thing that a lot of you were saying is that I should probably be spending my souls. So we're going to do that first. All I need is a crazy person to level me up. Wait, was she by the bonfire? Well, that was a good start. Yep, there we go. I seek the king. Excellent. Let's level up then. Okay, so from the comments from part 15, Shadow Kong 123, shout out, recommends strength, vitality and vigor are the primary focuses of a melee bruiser type character, which seems like what you are. That's kind of what I am. Adaptability, what the hell does adaptability do? Raises various attributes to ensure one's survival, boosts agility and okay, so it pretty much resistances, it looks like. Excellent. Everything you level gains HP, but the diminishing returns set in quickly, so once you've leveled each of the other stats a few times, Vigor becomes the only way to gain appreciable amounts of HP. That'll be that one then. Okay. So, Strength, Vitality and Vigor. How are we doing on those? Well, my Strength I've buffed pretty highly, because that was the one I was going for most. Endurance as a secondary stat. Vitality is maximum equipment load. That was screwing me over recently. And Vigor determines my HP. Which one affects my stamina? We wonder. Endurance. Okay, well in which case, what I'm going to do is put a couple of points into endurance. Because I could probably do more than one at a time, can't I? Yeah, so I want a little bit more endurance because my stamina is starting to screw me over a little bit, as you may have seen in previous episodes. And then 2 in vitality. Can I get rid of 3 in vitality? No, not quite. Why is that number going red? I've got enough souls to do it, and that number goes to red. What does that mean? Let's find out. Let's find out! That was probably a huge mistake, and I probably just hurt myself irreparably. But there we go, guys. There's some leveling up done. I will try and remember to do that more often. Cool. Thanks, Shadow Kong, for the advice, and everyone else who talked about leveling up. Let's move on to the next. Shadow Kong 123 once again in the most recent episode, part 18. Gives us a hint about an Estus Flask shard that I've missed in Majula. You should echo the actions of a certain fool of a took from the Mines of Moria scene in the Lord of the Rings movies. Now, this is kind of embarrassing because I actually knew this was here. So, I can't remember quite what I'm supposed to do. But I know that if you drop this guy into the well, there will be a Estus Flask shard at the bottom. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do though, whether I'm supposed to attack him and cut the rope or something. Let's find out by randomly swinging at it. Ah, he's supposed to fall down. Oh no, hang on, wait a minute. I've actually already done this. What happens is there is a bucket here that you drop down and that brings up this guy who is carrying the Estus Flask shard. Sorry Shadow Kong 123, I've already done this one. Back in part 5, I don't know. Next, there we are, going back all the way to part 2 when Rescorpia told me that this guy, the big armoured guy, does drop a very awesome weapon if I kill him. And in fact Shadow Kong in part 16, I believe, said much the same thing. Well, I've cleared out the area now, and I've got rid of that bloody annoying archer at the top. So I'm going to try my luck with this guy. Let's see if I do a little better now I've levelled a little more than I was when I was last in the forest. Come on, you bastard. What you got? What you got, son? timing wrong on that one slightly. Got my timing really wrong on that one slightly. This is where I mentioned my stamina was screwing me over. I really mistimed that. I saw that swing coming. But there we go. That's that bad boy dispatched. And he has a Hide Knight sword. So, let's check out what that is. Excellent. It sounds good. It sounds interesting. And those numbers all seem to be blue. I mean, it's not quite as pretty as my axe, but it is a big sword. I like big swords. Okay. I'm going to assume that's an upgrade. If not, well, oh well. I like it anyway. Thanks for the tips on that one, guys. Let's move on to the next hint. He's probably going to get sick of hearing his name in this video, but it's going to come up a lot. That's what you get for being helpful. This is your punishment, Shadow Kong 123. If you remember in the Wharf, I needed a lockstone. Well, this old woman here in the Forest of Giants will sell me a lockstone. Luckily, during my travels, I managed to find myself 4,000 souls. And there we go. She also sells heal, which is a miracle. This is in the same comment. Shadowcon123 says, honestly, the best thing you can do as someone not dedicated to casting is to get the heal miracle. Now, he says it's the lady at Heidi's Tower of Flame, but this woman seems to sell it, so I think it's the same person, or at the very least it's the same spell. Then unlock one slot for it by increasing my stats to do so. Now, it's a miracle. I need my faith stat up, but I need to attune to do that. Now, I don't think I can do that just yet, but I will keep that in mind for a future episode. So I need to level attunement and faith, which is a lot of souls. But, there we go. That's one for future. You're very welcome, madam. Let's move on to the next thing. Heading back to the beginning of the game now, and heading back to the very first video I did, part 1. This is a comment from Rescorpia in, I assume, his 5-point set of tips, which is not a rant, just a friendly advice from a more experienced player. Sorry, Rescorpia, I do apologise. I keep thinking that you're a woman because you have Shyvana as your... at least I assume that's Shyvana. It looks like her. Certainly might not be. I apologise. I'm really alienating my viewership here. But anyway, point 1. Back before you enter the House of the Old Firekeepers, which is this place, there is a side passage, over here, that leads to an ogre. Killing that ogre will drop the stone ring. So, I don't know what the stone ring does, but I'm all about rings. And I'm usually all about ogres. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. That may not be the stone passage the passage we were talking about. Let's just head back. If I remember, it's just before the bridge, actually. I think it's across here. Yep, through here. So killing this ogre will drop a ring. Oh, and there are even ogre footsteps. Here we go. So stand behind them. So the tactic is, if you stand behind them, they will sit down. It's easy to dodge. You will get a window to attack them, rinse and repeat. Which is basically how this game works. Oi. Wake up. Crap! Well, that went well. A little more agile than I was expecting. Don't show me your belly. And in accordance with everyone screaming at me. There you go, guys. All of those 21 souls are back. See, I don't really get a chance to run because he immediately starts thwacking me. And I can't really get... okay, he's going to bite my face off. Huh. Well, I've just been eaten. So, Rescorpia. Stand behind them, they will sit down. Yeah, but to stand behind them, he has to club me in the face. We might leave that one till I'm a little more overpowered. But there is another secret they mention. Along here. All together now, people.
You, give us food. Yes, you, give us Silky.
This nest is home to two birds, sparkling sisters, Dina and Tillo. Throughout the game, you will acquire items called smooth and silky stones, prism stones, as well as a petrified something. Leave these items in the nest for a randomized reward. Some of these rewards include rare weapons only available from the sisters. Unfortunately, I currently don't have one. In another playthrough that I've done just for fun, you can tell how well that one's going by how well I'm doing here, I did pick one up, and I did know what to do with that. So there we go. If I ever come across a smooth and silky stone, this is where I come to. Thanks for the tip. I will be keeping my eye out for them. Okay, I've left my favourite of these comment suggested actions to last. You may remember 2 parts ago, we attempted to get the item down this hole. Now, I didn't quite make it, by virtue of the fact that I died. Which is never a good thing. However, I have very few souls. In fact, I have 0. I couldn't be bothered to retrieve 21 souls after fighting that ogre. I'm sorry, sue me. But it turns out that yes, I was correct in my assumption. Equipped items are responsible for my falling speed. In fact, I probably want the life ring back on. So, if you are prepared to see... I mean, come on, it's been so long since you've seen her face, but look at that body! Whew! Oh, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to objectification of women in video games, you can keep your bayonetters. Dark Souls is really going all out. You can probably tell why I was so keen to be eaten by that ogre. No eating by ogre jokes. I'm stalling for time, but we're going to make the plunge. Now, first things first, you'll notice that my HP is a little low thanks to the deaths from that ogre. So I'm hoping that's not going to affect it. But we do seem to be moving a bit more sprightly now. So, fingers crossed. Let's go. Oh, I'm so scared. Eek. Oh! Oh! Oh, my shins are where my lungs are. This isn't good. But I have a Radiant Life Gem. That's... I don't know if that's even worth it. It restores HP, but... I mean, it's a good item, don't get me wrong, but it's sort of like... You now need to use this item to recover the HP you just lost from falling all that way. Oh well. It does look like there's a lot of things on the way down, so let's keep exploring. Go down a little further. Oh, a lockstone! Oh, so I didn't need to buy one. Ah, waste of 4,000 souls. But at least I've got 2 now. Hopefully, there's more than one contraption I can use them on. That would be nice. Now, can I drop all the way down to that next item? Or do I have to drop onto this sort of intermediary pillar here? It looks really thin, so I'm not certain. Also, how do I get back up? Forget it. We'll find out. Oh, hang on. There's a message here. Ah. That's, I'm wondering if you're supposed to die, because you do keep your items. It's just your souls you don't keep. So I'm wondering if you're sort of supposed to die, reap the benefits. Ooh. Oh, not worth it! Oh god, not worth it! Nope, nope, nope! Fuck you, Dark Souls. Oh, and now my hair looks even worse. Dang it. Okay, we're back on it now. We've returned to humanity. I don't know, I kind of preferred it before. I'm still digging the Katy Perry hair, though. One of my prouder character creation achievements. So I actually don't want to hit the thin pole. I actually do want to try and get right across to that place there. I don't know, can I get down to that stone block first? Would that be easier? I definitely want to heal up first, though. That is the first thing I need to do. Also, I had to use an effigy to... Oh, I need to jump, don't I? Oh, God, this isn't going to be pretty. Could someone play some, like, I don't know, comical sax music for this? Because this is going to be hilarious. Oh! Poison moss. 3 bunches of it. That better be amazing. And I really don't think I can jump onto those ones. Certainly not the thin one, so let's go down to this rocky outcrop. I really hope there's no enemies in there. I really hope that. That would be horrible. Here's a place you can only get to by taking off all your equipment. And now you need your equipment to fight these guys. Well, fuck you, Dark Souls. Okay, so... I can either explore this cave, carry on going down... Oh, no, actually, yeah, no, I can carry on going down. There's plenty of places to explore. Hurrah for head. Oh, I've still got my head. Hello? There's a bloodstain! Was the bloodstain from someone fighting something, or was he jumping? He was jumping. Probably means I don't have to fight anyone. The Grave of... We've actually found a new area. That's amazing. And there's a bonfire. Oh, that's actually amazing. That means I can get down here whenever I like. And I assume that this is the next area we'll be tackling at some point in the game. Look how happy she is. Good, excellent. Well, that's fine. However, that's not what we're here to do. I'm not here to make progress through the game. Pfft. If you've watched any of the other parts, you'll have noticed that by now. It looks like, however, that these pillars here are kind of barring my way to get across there, which worries me slightly. Is there anywhere else I could drop to? I could probably drop down to there, but that looks a really long way down. And I kind of want to go and see what's up there, so I think I have to try and break through those. But can I break through them? Or is it supposed to be that I break them before... Like, I fall into them, breaking them, and then try again? And maybe the way to do it. I may have to travel to Medulla, drop down from there, break those, use the bonfire to get to there, and then go across. Urgh! Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. But let's try. Yeah. They block your passage a little bit. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. I'm going to drop through, break them all, and then see if that makes a difference. So this is what I should call the break take. This is the take whereby, hopefully, I just smash through all those pillars. First, I actually need to get down there to do that. Okay. Where would be the best place to do that from? Probably from down on this last bit here. Oh, hello. A little bit of clipping through the walls there. Very, very nice. Oh, ho, 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 ho! Health on a shoestring budget now. Right. So they're all... See, they're all nicely in a line, so I don't think I'm at all wrong in my assumption here. But let's find out. Oh! I'm entirely wrong in my assumption. They're actually... Okay. Well then, how am I supposed to get anywhere from... Oh, I just used the bloody bonfire to go back up. Okay, well, fine. I'm happy with that. I'm going to drink my Estus Flask because I have no HP. And I really don't want to not survive that bit. Right, we have a choice. I can either climb up to that... Actually, I can do both because I can just climb back down again. I was going to say I only have a choice to go up or keep going down. But that's not true at all. I can just keep going up to here and then go down again when I'm needed. Well, it's locked. Cool. If anyone wants to tell me how I unlock that, fantastic. Please do. Obviously not a Faris's lockstone. No doubt there's some other way of doing that. Feel free to tell me in the comments, as per usual. So, leap across to there. I don't know why I got really paranoid as I was falling that that one was going to break. But another item. What is the message? Hurrah for down! Ring of the Evil Eye +1. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, we're keeping that. That sounds incredible. All that needs to happen is for me to make sure that the amount of HP I lose to a foe before I defeat them isn't so much that I end up dying. But nevertheless, be wary of slip up. Okay, there's nowhere further for me to go down, so I might as well re-equip my equipment. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is what I was wearing before. Oh well. So, a lot of bloodstains. What secrets await me in this well? Other than that ring, which I'm well happy with. Very happy with that as a thing. Oh, hello. What are you? You don't look particularly friendly. Can I sneak past you? Or would it be better to fight you? There's an item over there. Fight or item. Oh, actually, I can't get across there because everything's broken. Oh, hello, mate. How you doing? Man, that guy's got, like, dual katanas. I want dual katanas. Try jumping. It's sage advice. Okay. Well. Be wary of hollow. Try a ranged battle. I'm wondering if that guy... Because that guy had a huge, like, gem on his back. I'm wondering if he's... I don't know. If he's like a treasure goblin or something. If you're supposed to kill him to get rewards. I don't know. Well, let's go across. That didn't go so well. Oh, hello. Hello, you. Hey! What's going on with you guys? Whoa! Hello! Okay, that I was not expecting. Oh, man. Well. We found somewhere to explore. I wonder if I gained HP from that guy killing himself. That'd be amazing. Anyway, so I think we can count that as a thing I have done. I will go back and check that place out a bit properly more another time, I think. I think this has gone on for long enough. But thank you all, first of all, for everyone who has commented, giving me hints and tips, telling me where things are, telling me where to go, telling me where to go in the nicest way and in the not so nice way. I would like to apologise for how slowly some of these videos have been coming out. I have been absolutely terrible with their uploads. I'm going to enforce myself a schedule. So you'll have noticed I've started doing a series called Just Dossing Around, where I play older games. I have also started doing Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which I really enjoy. I'm also doing Dark Souls, of course. So that's at least 3 things I've got on the go, and there's obviously random little things I'll play as and when. Now, I want to try and make sure I've got plenty of those on the go at once, so that you guys get a lot to watch. I'll also be doing more simulation videos. So I'm going to try and make sure I'm releasing at least one thing a day on the days that James isn't releasing anything. So whenever a Lore of the Cards is coming out, or whenever one of his Climbing to Legend videos is coming out, I won't release. We're also trying to do something else, a lot more co-op stuff. So I don't want to be doing I don't want to commit to doing 5 releases a week or more, because then if we start doing something else, I have to slot it in somewhere and it messes everything else up. So at the very least, I'm going to try and work for a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, alternating between the 3. Whether that means you're going to have to wait a week between Dark Souls episodes, I don't know. I may, if I've got a spare day and nothing else is coming up, throw 2 up a week. So I'm going to try and keep it as scheduled as possible, but not. I'm not going to stick to that too rigidly. But thanks you all for your support and the comments. This episode was for you guys. I even managed to screw it up somehow, so, you know, entertainment. We found a new area, which I'm really excited about. We found a new ring, which I'm very excited about. So, all I can say is, please carry on commenting, please carry on watching, liking, subscribing, doing all that good stuff. And I will do another one of these in a few parts. Who knows? Someday we'll be old, in a retirement home somewhere, talking to our grandchildren, and you'll turn on their iPad 15s, and they'll go, look, Grandpappy. Look, Grandpappy Shadow Kong 123. Look, Grandpappy or Grandmama Rascorpia. It's Child Plays Dark Souls, part 593. He's finally finished the third boss. And you'll look and you'll smile and you'll go, ah, I remember those days. Who knows, with your help it could happen a lot sooner. Thanks very much guys, I will see you in the next legit part of Dark Souls, and I'll see you in some of my other videos. Take care.